So here we go with another quick cooking video. This is a pizza I got. I think it's called a cauliflower pizza from Costco. And this time they delivered this because they didn't have the usual cheese pizza. The cheese pizza, I think it's four for $11 and it's pretty good. It's very simple. You just have to add stuff to it to make it interesting. This one already has some veggies, and I think it's like two pizzas for 15 bucks. So it's a few dollars more, and it's less pizzas. There's two, that's four. Squash I get from Costco too. Here's the brand. Organic butternut squash. I dump a little bit of, keep it frozen, dump a little bit of that on. I get button or mini bella mushrooms from, I think, yeah, it's like portobello, mini portobello, but I chop them up, cook them all at the same time with a little bit of oil, and I freeze them. So every time I want to use it, just take it out of the freezer and just dump a little bit on that. I showed you the caramelized onion that I make, and I freeze. I probably make like 3 times that size. Let me show you my hands just so you see the size of this. I make, just like 10, 20 onions at the same time. This time I actually did take a sledgehammer. My dad used to say that if you smash an onion before peeling it, it'll be sweeter. I'm not sure if that's true. I haven't done a double blind experiment, but I just thought, just like garlic, smashing it would be a quicker way of peeling it. So I actually took it out in the bag, and I just put some sledgehammer to it. You could also bang it against concrete or something if you have a clean area and so forth. But anyways, it was very quick. I peeled it off, put it in the cast iron. Let me pause. Put it in the cast iron pot from Costco. Also put it on the magnetic cooktop. Yeah, this is the magnetic cooktop. I think somebody got it for me from Costco also. So again, I make a whole bunch of these and just freeze it. Sometimes I put them in freezer bags, Ziplocs, and I make it really flat and thin. Freeze it that way, so when I want to get it out, I can just break up a tiny bit out and so forth. This is also organic yams that I get from Costco and toasted in a Calphalon toaster. I add 3 layers, not just one, 3 layers of aluminum foil. This could be even used ones, but because a lot of the heat gets out of the glass. With a lot of these ovens, they add the glass because it sells better, but the glass is letting out a lot of the heat. Same thing with fireplaces. You really, if you want the heat to be concentrated in the machine, you want to put not even 1 layer but 3 layers, so the radiation bounces back and forth 3 times and it gets kept inside and it cooks faster. So I'm just going to add that, the yam, the organic, I think it's sweet potato, sorry, on that thing. And then if you're lazy, you don't want to work too hard, Finlandia variety pack of a Munster cheese. Then, or if you want something tastier, you can add Gouda or any other kind of cheese, even goat cheese or anything you like, and just put it in the Calphalon, put it in the toaster. I think I do 425 degrees. I think it takes 15 to 17, 18 minutes. And nice pizza right there. Last time I mentioned stevia that I use in my sorbet. This is the brand I get on Costco. The price on this thing goes up and down a lot on Amazon. I think there's a Google Chrome extension that you can download that whenever you go to Amazon, it shows you all the ups and downs of prices of an item, any item on Amazon. Anyways, this thing is extremely strong. And when you use that, I only use it on bulk items. So when I have to make a big jug of chamomile tea or some kind of tea or something, or lemonade and so forth, I use this in it, but like I would say like 1/10 of a teaspoon. You have to really experiment. You don't want to overdo it. This is a very strong brand. I also use another brand I should show you. Okay, we have run out of the other stevia because we use it so much. It's a lot less strong as this one. Has less aftertaste. I'll look up the link, Amazon link, and I'll included in the description. This one is very strong. It's very easy to overuse it. I use it when I have to use it on a big can of something. Here's a jug of bizarre vodka tincture I'm making. Vodka and chamomile and lemon juice and zest and other things and so forth. So I use maybe 2 teaspoons of that, this one and that. And but the other one you would have to use a lot more. The other one I can use in little shakers like this and use it on a daily basis. But we bought one of these like 4 or 5 years ago, I think, and we still haven't finished it. This is the second one, but we haven't finished the first one yet. It's very strong. All right, so and the price oscillates between like I think $60 to $150 or something. It's down now again. All right, so that's that. I ran out of my cabbages for salads. Like I said, cabbage keeps pretty well. Apples keep pretty well, all from Costco. This one we ordered and came in. This is just lettuce. I usually don't get this thing, but again, they don't have cabbage, and I've run out of my cabbage. But cabbage, apple, beets from Costco, walnuts, burrata cheese, oranges. I actually cut up some pieces of oranges or tangerine with volcano Italian lemon juice from Costco. That is a very good one. Of course, it's better to actually use zest in your cooking. A real zest from real lime. I usually mix 3-4 different types of limes and lemons, the zest and the juice from different limes and lemons. So right now we have just generic lime and lemons from Costco, but sometimes when I have key lime from family and friends and family, I use key lime both in cocktails and in cooking and lemonades and so forth. Key lime, Mexican lime, the green lime, and all kinds of limes actually. So that's one thing. Another thing it's good to have in your kitchen is a citrus squeezer that I bought from Amazon. I think $6-7, and it does the job. It would be nice if it was a little bit tighter, but it does the job, and it's good to have one of these whenever you use. You can use a little bit of that. Actually, lime, if you have any kind of food that you made that because of getting old or because of whatever reasons it's not, it's smelling a little bit funky, it's not tasting quite fresh, but you don't want to dump it exactly because it's not that bad. A lot of times citrus, the acid from citruses can revive it and totally overcome that funky taste. Another thing that's going to go into this pizza, of course I mentioned it last time, it's the sun-dried tomatoes. Sun-dried tomatoes, if you have olives, if you have sweet yam, if you have the zucchini, the butternut squash, all of that can make it interesting. And at the end, you can, once it's cooked, you can put some avocado on top also, which I mentioned last time how to freeze and so forth. At the end, you can drizzle a little bit of put a little bit drizzle of the white truffle oil on the pizza, and it's pretty nice. I think all truffle oils are fake oil. There's no such thing as real truffle oil, but still it may do the job. It adds some fragrance. It's all about artistry. Is all about cheating. It's about quick tricks that you do to please yourself and to trick your own senses or other people's. Truffle oil is one thing, and then I should make another video about the salads I make because they're pretty amazing. And to make it simple, I mentioned what ingredients I use. I use 5, 6, 7 ingredients out of a selection of 15 really. But the main point is that instead of using vinegar, I use a mix of different limes and lemons, zest and fresh juice. If I can have 3, 4, even sometimes grapefruit. With some olive oil and grapeseed oil, and I just use that as a dressing with some salt and pepper. The salad, it helps the salad keep pretty well. The salad does not go rotten very quickly. You can keep it for 2-3 days, especially because it's made out of cabbage and not lettuce. So maybe at some point I should make a video on that. And that's that for today. I hope all these tidbits help you have a better cooking experience or better food experience during this COVID-19 era. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.